What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. So it is 7:23 in the morning, Friday, September 19th. Happy iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone Air release date. I'm going to be picking up the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max later today, like 5:30. Going to come back in the studio, unbox it, and share my first thoughts and impressions with you guys. And I remember last year I made a video, going and picking it up in the morning, but this year's different. I'm going to be picking it up in the afternoon, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit. That's okay. And I guess we'll make this a tradition, I guess, kind of showing my, morning setup type of thing. I remember last year's video, I did kind of like a vlog in the beginning of the, video, but this time around, I don't think it's going to be that way, but I still am excited to get these phones. Nonetheless, I have right here an iPhone 17 Pro Max mock-up, and this is actually in the black color, which Apple, it's the iPhone 17 Pro color you had to release, but you didn't. Anyway, this 17 Pro is 256 gigs, and the Pro Max is 512 gigs. I may pick up the iPhone Air and the regular iPhone 17 sometime in the future, but for now, these are going to be the two devices I will be sharing my impressions and thoughts and opinions and using them and my experience here on the channel. Stay tuned though, because those may come as well to the channel. But let's keep going and let's see what the rest of this video is going to showcase. All right, so it is time. It's 5:05 p.m. We are on our way to the Apple Store, and honestly, I'm super excited. Now, I'm sure that you've probably already watched a lot of iPhone videos by now, but that's okay, because I do too. I watch other people's videos and I get to see their opinion and what they think about the new phones and things like that. But stay tuned, because a lot of content is coming to the channel about the iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max. But I'm excited. This year, I didn't get to go to my Apple Store right when it opened. Maybe next year, who knows? But nonetheless, I'm excited. I want to see how the Apple Store is at this time. So let's make our way. And I know I'm almost going to get like, oh, he's a typical tech YouTuber. He's got the Tesla and he's, talking about tech and blah, blah, blah. It's a car. It gets you from point A to point B. Doesn't matter. So let's go to the Apple Store. Packages acquired. We are gonna get back in this studio and unbox the 17 Pro as well as the Pro Max, but that's gonna be for a different video. Just a little appreciation of the iPhone 17 Pros, and I will be picking up the other models too, but let's get to this unboxing. All right, so we're back here in the studio with the iPhone 17 Pro in the deep blue color, and I'm super excited to check this device out. So let's get right to it. 256 gigs. I do have the 16 Pro right here to reference, and I will be unboxing the iPhone 17 Pro Max in a separate video that's in Cosmic Orange, so stay tuned. Bam. Let's put that aside, and then let's also rip open this tab right here. Again, those in the US, obviously, we've been eSIM for a while now. I guess Canada is also eSIM, and I feel like other, countries are going to follow as well. But because this is eSIM, it has a larger battery than the ones that don't. So, ooh, oh my goodness. There we go. There is the 17 Pro in the deep blue color. And right off the bat, you can tell that this is not titanium. This is an aluminum unibody design with a glass back right here to help with, charging and MagSafe and all that stuff. So let's put that aside, but honestly, this blue color, just a quick comparison, looks really clean. And also, I got to protect my iPhone, so I got these cases right here from TAC. So a huge shout out to them for sending these out. We're going to take a look at those real quick, but let's get this out. the USB-C braided cable, which I do like. I kind of wish it was the same color as the iPhone Pro. I mean, you're paying a premium, you might as well get that. And then, you know, the paperwork. So the unboxing isn't, you know, it's not that crazy, but nonetheless, like, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like iPhone unboxings are a little different. Man, I cannot put that. There we go. It's a hassle. Anyway, let's take a look at this. So it's got this new camera plateau, triple 48 megapixel setup. Again, we got the glass back, aluminum unibody because it has that vapor chamber, cooling mechanism built in, so that should help with heat dissipation, but also battery life. So satisfying, so satisfying. Ceramic shield too is here with the display. Again, we get all the buttons here on the left, and then the right hand side here too. We got camera controlled, we got the USB-C as well as the speakers, and bam, there is the display itself. So this display does have anti-reflective coating on it, but you can still see me, you can still see the camera, right? And that's the Sony a7 Mark III, but let's put it side by side against the iPhone, I guess, if it doesn't turn on. And I don't know, like, what do you guys think? Maybe it's because this is always on display, I don't know, but you can definitely see more of me and more of the camera, I feel like, with the 16 Pro, and it's not as great as the S25 Ultra. I've seen videos and S25 Ultra definitely performs better. But before we get into booting the phone up, I just want to quickly showcase these cases from TAC. This first one is called Arctic Frost. So let's take a look. And what I love about TAC cases is that they are super thin and don't add any bulk to the phone whatsoever. So there it is, Arctic Frost, and bam, it just fits on so perfectly. The buttons really clicky too, which I really do appreciate. There is the camera plateau, and it just gives this minimal look and feel to it. So you can still see that slight shade of blue, but it still covers it up pretty neat, and it's really precise, so I do appreciate that. This is the Arctic Frost. I'll be leaving links in the description down below if you want to take a look. All right, so the second case from TAC is going to be called Granite Frost. Again, a same style, same texture, and this is also super thin, and their motto is Think Thin. I had to say that slow because it is a tongue twister, but let's put this on, and look, the phone already started up on its own. But there we go. So this one does cover up the color a little bit more, but it's super precise. The cutouts really good. And again, I'll be leaving links in the description down below. Buttons are really clicky. Absolutely love it. Flesh with the camera plateau, also a huge plus. And yeah, you guys definitely check it out. Links in the description down below. It says right there, designed by TAC. I have not used a case that is also protective but also this thin before. Like, the TAC has been like the thinnest but also protective case that I've come across. I've used many different cases, and this one is definitely the thinnest but also does its job by protecting. Like, I don't like bulky cases. This is the exact opposite. So links in the description down below, but let's get to it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna get this started up really quick, and later on I will move everything over because I know it's gonna take a while. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. All right, so we are back. Take a look at that iOS 26. Well, I mean, I already had it here on my iPhone 16 Pro, but anyway, look at that phone. Just, it's so beautiful, and I really do like this deep blue. It reminds me of the blue with the 15 Pro. I had the Pro Max. I really like that blue color. So it's nice to see that we get this blue again. But, you know, we're not getting this black with, you know, the 16 Pro. The black color is a miss, I think. I probably would have picked up the black again. Maybe Apple might release as a spring 2026 color. I don't know. But with this design, it's got an aluminum unibody design. They kind of went from stainless steel to titanium and now just to aluminum. Now it does make sense better with heat dissipation and things like that, but some have different opinions of it. I think it looks really nice, and they have this glass cutout to help with, you know, MagSafe and wireless charging and all that stuff. Now there is this camera plateau, and a lot of people do compare it to the Pixel 10 series. I mean, it doesn't really, it's not 100% the same, but you know, it takes up the top, you know, portion from one end to the other. So I kind of see where they get that comparison. Again, like I said, triple 48 megapixel camera setup. I'm excited to use the cameras. I truly am. Like, my first impressions on this design, I like it. I like this dual tone finish, and I think this back plate, like this glass plate with this deep blue, it really looks good. It's not super bright. It's not like, you know, one is really dark and this glass color is really light type of thing. It stands out more with what I've seen, at least in the Apple Store, with the silver and the orange. But again, check out the 17 Pro Max in the Cosmic Orange for, you know, my first impressions there. 6.3 inch display on the front, 120 hertz, 3000 nits of peak brightness. So I'm gonna have to kind of take this outdoors and see how bright it gets, but that is a lot. Like, this phone truly feels like a pro device. Like, I think, yeah, year over year we got upgrades with the Pro, but I feel like this is the biggest upgrade in a while from, you know, its predecessor. It truly does feel like a Pro. It's not going for a Pro and, you know, super expensive luxury look to it. This definitely does have more of a like Pro look, if you know what I mean. Like, the iPhone Air, I think, stands out as like the luxury device, like the elegant device. This feels the exact opposite, but it gives you like the best of the best that Apple has to offer. We get the A19 Pro chipset inside. Again, like I said, the vapor cooling chamber inside that's going to help with the heat dissipation. A large, super large battery compared to its predecessor. Apple usually doesn't disclose like the battery count, the milliamp hour count, but it's like somewhere, I think 40, in the 4,000s. I could be wrong, in the 4,700s. I don't remember the exact number, but nonetheless, it's much, much larger. It could be in the 4,300s. Let me know in the comments down below. But if it's going to perform better than my 16 Pro, I am all for it, because my 16 Pro battery was terrible. Now, I can tell you this, putting them side by side, you know, it does feel a little bit cheaper. Now, when I say cheaper, it's not cheap, but obviously, you know, with titanium feels like a more, I don't know, expensive or just durable. Like, in the hand, it feels like you're rocking a more expensive device. I don't know exactly how to word it. By no means this is a cheap phone, but maybe it's just the material that they're using. I feel like aluminum isn't, you know, as thin as titanium. I feel like titanium feels more luxurious in a way, and that comes back to my statement, like, this is not a luxurious phone. This is like a pro consumer, like the professional, best of the best, what Apple has to offer. Everything that they've put in this phone. And it does get faster charging too, which is a plus. We're going to test that out too, so stay tuned to the channel. But nonetheless, I am excited about this. Now, starting price, $1099 for the base model for this Pro. It does have 256 gigs, so that's a plus. And there's no more $999. So I'm glad that they got rid of the 128 gig, but they could have made this, you know, 256 gigs for $999 nonetheless. What do you guys think about this deep blue? I actually really like it. Now, I saw the silver in store, and that was also really nice, but man, I'm glad I went with this. I'm glad I went with this. I think I'm going to pick up the Air, and for the Air, I'm probably going to go with the black. Let me know in the description down, or in the comments down below which one you want to see. Again, I'm super excited to try this out. Dynamic Island is looking like to be the same size. I haven't heard or seen any difference with that. There's no under display, anything like that. So excited nonetheless. And iOS 26, we're going to see how well it performs on here, because it's been pretty buggy on my iPhone 16 Pro. So with the 17 Pro, hopefully it does do better. But the main things I'm going to look for: battery life, camera quality, because I'm going to be using this for photos and videos, and then the performance. Does it heat up and does it lag and things like that? Again, iOS 26 has, you know, is a part of a contribution to whether it lags or it doesn't. So hopefully the performance is well and there's like not too many bugs. But I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, check out these cases from TAC. There'll be links in the description down below. They also have screen protectors that I will be installing. They have gloss ones, they have matte ones, and Look, I love matte screen protectors. Some people are like, well, you know, the colors are washed on the screen. I love it. I don't care. It's my opinion. I think that's all that matters. I really like matte screen protectors. They make the phone just feel super, super aesthetically pleasing and minimal. That's just my take. But again, links will be in the description down below. I hope you guys did enjoy. And as always, definitely be sure to superman the like button, comment down below. Best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel out a lot and will help push my content out to more people. And also, thank you all for watching my content, supporting the channel. It truly does mean a lot. And I'll catch you all in the next video.